CCA2 Ch5p67. Sketch the solution to this system of inequalities. We have y is greater than or equal to the quantity of x plus 5 squared minus 6. And then our second inequality, y is less than or equal to the opposite of the quantity of x plus 4 squared minus 1. First thing to point out there, these are both in graphing form. Remember when we had y was equal to x minus h squared plus k. These are both parabolas in this form. Now we just have to pay attention to our inequalities, but first, before we need to do that, we're going to take a look at our parabolas and where they're actually located. So our vertex point for the first one here, we have y is greater than or equal to the quantity of x plus 5 squared minus 6. So our vertex is going to be located at -5, -6. Now this one, because it's positive, is going to open up. So let's see here. We go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, almost went too far. And then down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our locator point. Now this one has that standard growth pattern. You can either plug in values if you need to, or if you understand that if I go to the right one, I'm going to go up 1. If I go to the left, I'm going to go up 1. If I go 2, I'm going to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, this is because A is 1 in this problem. If I go right 3, that means I'm going to go up 9. 9. And if I just reflect that across my axis of symmetry, I should be right about here. Now as we look at it, we can see our parabola shape. This one's greater than or equal to. So since it's equal to, I know that I'm going to have a solid line here. I'm going to try my best to draw this on here. Hitting my points. Yikes. Sorry, I was holding my breath. Doesn't look too bad there. Now, as we look at shading wise, we'll probably be shading above this one, so it'll be inside. But before we do that, let's go ahead and graph this other function first. So the other one, we're going to have y is less than or equal to the opposite of x plus 4 squared minus 1. Another parabola, this one opens down because we have this a value would be negative, so we know this is down already. And then we're going to have a -4, -1 is going to be our locator point, or our vertex. So back 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1, we've got a point right here. And then we should have our standard growth pattern, so we're going to go to the left 1, down 1, to the right 1, down 1, to the left 2, down 1, 2, 3, 4. Just reflect that across. 2, 3, down 9. Reflect that across. So this one, because it's less than or equal to, also solid lines here. Ooh, that was shaky. There we go. Oh, I can't live with that. Alright, and with this one we're going to shade beneath because we want all the y values that are less than or equal to. For this one, we want all the y values that are greater than or equal to, so it's going to be above. So think about it, if we're shading above this one and below this one, our overlap will end up being right inside this region here. Now how can we check it? Let's choose a point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So how about let's check -5, -3. It should work in each of our inequalities here. So let's look at our blue one first. -3 is greater than or equal to -5 plus 5 squared minus 6. Well, this is going to be 0. 0 minus 6 is going to be -6. So this is true. And then let's check our other one real quick here. Let's plug it in. So we're going to say -3 is less than or equal to the opposite of -5 plus 4 squared minus 1. -5 plus 4 is -1 squared is 1. We're going to take the opposite of it. So we have -3 is less than or equal to -1 minus 1. So is -3 less than or equal to -2? Yes, it is. So we know we are correct. So this is what your graph should look like for 567. If you have questions still, please make sure you ask your teacher. This is Mr. Boyd signing off.